Yay, thank. All right, it should be working now. Still offline? Is it still offline for everyone? Yeah, it's working now. Make sure you guys have refreshed. It's still really wonky though, so hold on. Let me do a upload speed test and see what my upload speed is right now. Yeah, it's back, but my bit rate is super low. Chaos again? Yeah, we have to wait, trust me. I know how it is. Yeah, what's happening right now is my ISP is basically whenever I don't know if it's either a hardware issue or they're purposely screwing me. But like when I do an upload test right now, my uploads is just like under a megabit, like 103 kilo. It's in the kilobit range actually, but it goes up and down. It'll be really bad for a while, then it'll go back up. So we'll usually have like a minute of chaos, and then it'll go back to normal. Right now it's doing fine. Let me do another upload test. $100 bits for the bitrate god. I wish it were that easy. Either that or the gateway, or that. I'm kind of thinking it's a problem with the hardware on the pole, because this literally started the moment my neighbors moved in and got their own internet service, and they have the same company. And both our internet runs into the same outside box, so I'm thinking maybe they broke it when they did something, or maybe, I don't know. It's hard to say. I'm not versed enough in internet technology to know how it works, but getting them to come out and do anything is proving to be very difficult. But like I said, this usually comes and goes. It'll be just shit to your internet for a few minutes, and then it'll usually go back to normal. Let's just wait just a few minutes. See what happens. Right now, it seems like it's performing fine. All I can tell you is it makes streaming one hell of a frustrating experience, because we'll be having fun, things going well, and then I'll look over and like stream rip. No, they're not leeching off me. They have their own internet. Kill my neighbors. How many sins will you take off simply because of CD Projekt Red? I don't know if I would take off any just because of the company. Alright, it seems like things have stabilized now. Is Suddenlink, mine is off cable, not DSL. Yeah, I'm hoping eventually they'll send someone out here to check out the pole and see if there's an issue, because when I did have the guy come up and install a new router, he did some kind of scan of the local network and he said something was wrong, but he said he queued up a maintenance guy to look at it, but I don't know if they ever came and did that. So who knows? I might have to get on their ass if I can ever get a hold of them. You know, before we continue on, I'm waiting for make sure this is stable. I need to bitch? Apparently so. It's not usually my preference to be that asshole who gets on the phone and just demands to speak with anyone until I get there, but apparently I'm going to have to, because this is really getting annoying. It happens every stream now. Why did you buy this for a standard Xbox? Well, you had to know what you were doing when you bought it on standard Xbox instead of PC. It's always been well known that PC it's going to look better. Get Karen on the phone. The thing is, ISPs are also very used to assholes talking to them on the phone, and they have no problem just sending you all over the place and keeping you there for hours. When ISP knows that they have the only actual decent connection in town, what little reason do they have to actually put much effort into doing anything? All right, bitrate is actually higher than it should be right now. There, now it's back to low. It was at 6,000, and then I just watched it drop back to under 1,000. Yeah, my bitrate is still going crazy. Just to give you guys an idea of what's going on right now, I'm looking at my bitrate monitor in XSplit. It'll go from 6,000 kilobits per second, which is very, very good, down to like 500 kilobits per second, and then just jump to different levels in between those two numbers. It's a very weird experience. There's no reason for it to be doing that. It should stay at around, I have it set to stay at around 3,000 kilobits per second, which is where it's at now, but it likes to jump around when it's having these issues. Xbox was the only console you had at the time. Well, play it on what you can. It doesn't really matter what you're playing it on, dude. Play wherever it's fun. It's not graphics aren't going to change it too much. I actually got this game for free originally when I bought my graphics card, but it was for GOG, and this is the Steam version. I got this as well when it was cheap during a Steam sale. All right, I think we can continue playing now. I think. Keyword on I think. Hey Raven, how are you? See, we had like 100 viewers and now we're back down to 78 because of frickin' Steam issues. Or no, stream issues. Really killing my mojo. Now the bitrate is back down to 700 and back now to 3,000, down to 7,000. What the fuck? Stop that.
In the dream, I went and found Siri. Then we trained.
Those were the days. Little she-devil. I've trained kids who were faster, stronger, but none had her character.
Just be prepared for pixel mode. That will definitely happen.
Didn't end well, did it? Your dream?
No. The wild hunt appeared, attacked Siri. I couldn't move, stood there like a stump.
It was just a dream.
Siri in my dreams might mean she's in danger.
That's the problem. It was more.
Come on, Internet. Come on, fight. Fight, be strong.
She was in danger.
We taught her how to defend herself from anything, wraiths included.
Yeah, it'll be wonky for a while, but it happened last night, and after about 30 minutes or so, it got back to normal and was normal for the rest of the night. So let's power through it. Be strong, everyone.
Be dawning soon. Time to go.
We basically have to anticipate this happening every time I stream now.
Show me the letter from Yennefer. Might have overlooked some hint in there.
Did I apply my Witcher 2 save? I didn't have a Witcher 2 save on this computer because I played that on my old computer.
While one army or another burned the village to the ground.
But you can simulate a Witcher 2 save.
So
Stop talking for a minute and give me the letter.
I'll tell you my Witcher 2 story.
How about that?
Let's see.
It does smell of lilac and goose.
I'm trying to remember what they were. I chose to go and to fight on the king's side during the battle, technically, to work on that side of it.
Willoughby near Vizima.
And then I chose to spare the.
Guide us there.
I'll remember them when I get to the options, but
I still have
I got the gooder ending. Stuffed unicorn.
Stuffed unicorn. Used it once or twice. In certain situations.
Play this with Polish audio and English subtitles.
Young folk
interesting, but I think I'll pass.
Back on topic. How's it look? How far behind Yennefer are we?
Yeah, I figured it'll ask me questions at some point. I'll remember them when they give me the questions.
And it looks like it leads towards the main road. Could be muddled there. Wait, hear that?
I hear it. I smell it. Ghouls.
Monsters. Horse is getting loud. Striking opponent generates adrenaline. Certain abilities can allow you to perform special attacks that require that you consume adrenaline points. Your adrenaline points slowly decline when you're not engaged in combat, so the red bar.
Of course, when armies pass, necrophages follow. Let's go before
you can regenerate vitality by eating or drinking or by meditating for at least 1 hour. Note while playing on the Blood and Broken Bones and Death March difficulty levels, meditation does not regenerate vitality. Food and drink can be placed in your consumable slots for quick use during combat. Press up and down to consume them and regenerate vitality. You have some food equipped in your upper consumable slot. Press up now to eat it and regenerate a portion of your vitality. L3 to summon your horse. Double press it. Those killing pixels. It shouldn't look too bad right now. We got 3,000 kilobits per second. But then again, this lots of foliage on screen will also cause things to look like crap, but that's just because, you know, it's difficult to render video with lots of foliage. Witchers spend most of their time on the road. In search of their next contract, they must trek across wide valleys, climb over high mountain peaks, and trudge through thick bogs. This is going to be a long one? Yeah, well, that's the plan.
Because you can brew potions from their blood?
No, because by eating rotting corpses, they prevent epidemics.
Did he know they eat the living as well?
No.
It's the sparkling sparkle.
Too. His theory collapsed. Bird skull and black crystal. Why do I think this is Yen's?
Any more loot? A fire truck. Is this stream for Sin's purpose or just for funsies? Well, both, actually. Like, I'll eventually be doing a video on it, but it's going to take a while. But it's also being played for fun.
Hey-ya!
Are the Witchers like knights? They're monster hunters, essentially. They're more like magical mercenaries. In fact, see the stream description? Witcher, noun, one who witches. That's what they do.
Move it!
War's not exactly going our way.
We have a side.
The Northern Realms.
Radovid's realms, don't you mean? Temeria and Edirn are no more.
Mutant
Radovid's
monster hunters.
pledged to restore the old borders as soon as he wins the war.
Believe that?
Gotta believe something. It's what keeps us going.
Teenage Mutant Monster Hunters. I'd buy that toy line. Sometime later, even though the light didn't change. Okay, thank you for blinding me with the attempt at HDR. Look at that glorious NVIDIA hair tech at work. Giant bird. At least it doesn't waste its food.
Has it gone?
Yeah. Come out.
Oh, that's an unfortunate haircut. You can actually see the bowl that he
Gods,
used to
was
cut
close.
around.
I was sure I'd end up like my mare.
Provided you got lucky.
Your horse died quickly, but griffins like to toy with
HP
their
Lovecraft's
prey.
reaction if he were
Eat it
suddenly
alive,
transported to
piece
an
by
anime
piece.
convention. Well, considering he was racist as fuck, he would not like being in the inner city these
You'd
days.
like a reward, I suppose.
You don't owe us a thing. We're gonna be noble.
You don't owe us anything. You were in need. We helped.
And they call witches heartless. Say they won't lift a finger without pay.
They also say mice are born of rotting straw. Back to the trail?
Like I said, leads to the main road and ends there, muddled.
You seek someone?
A woman.
Yes.
Have I
a
installed
woman.
the...
Medium
yeah, I've got all the
height, long
DLC.
black hair. Seen anyone like that?
No. But there's an inn here.
This is
in
the
White
definitive
Orchard.
edition,
Sole one around.
if that means anything
Gets
these
its
days.
share of travelers. Perhaps you'll learn something there. Besides, the innkeep's my cousin. Tell her Bram sent you. She'll treat you like family.
Not a bad idea.
They put all that
Especially
effort
since
into
that
the hair
wound
works
needs
on the
cleaning.
monster, but didn't use any of it on these
Barely
characters.
grazed me.
Except for Geralt,
But
maybe.
sure, could use a good rye. Nice and cool, you know, straight from a cellar.
Let's go.
Greetings.
Is this your wife dead? Or you, does that... Oh, sorry, I stepped on her. Does that not depress you at all? Okay.
So, a griffin this close to the village? Strange.
My thoughts exactly. In the forest or the mountains.
Yeah, there's a lot of
sure,
DLC, but most of it's
here,
pretty small. It's really the
near the
two big
main
DLC
road.
packs
Maybe
that
it's
are
the
almost
war.
entirely new games on their
Corpses
own that are the
everywhere,
big
stench of
ones.
blood, burnt flesh. Drives monsters crazy sometimes.
Men, too. We need to watch ourselves in White Orchard. And we should leave
Populated
as soon
areas.
as we
You're nearing a
learn.
village, don't disturb the peace. Remember, town guards are hired watchmen, don't tolerate theft, and also won't look kindly on you, accosting others. Local residents often erect notice boards near settlements such as villages and cities. These are marked file on your map. Examine them to learn about contracts, work for the witchers, and local happenings. They're Polish, they're used to sadness. That's some Eastern European humor right there.
Slow now.
What?
Take that down before there's trouble.
That is a coat of arms, the Temerian lilies. They've a right to hang there.
This ain't Temeria no more, old man. It's Nilfgaard now.
My arse it is.
Can you guys feel the sad?
Witches? I'll not drink with Weaverlaw's freaks.
Beg your pardon for those thugs.
No need. We're used to it.
Folk are jumpy around here. Armies just passed through. Now a griffin's prowling about.
Already had the pleasure. Ran into your kinsman, Bram.
Bram? How is he?
Alive. Sends his regards.
Master witches. Food and drink
What
on the
actually
house.
is custard, actually?
What can I get you?
I've never tasted it either. Questions marked money will open up the shop panel. There a contract on the Griffin?
There a contract on that griffin?
Nay, not at the moment. Used to be. Soon as a beast had built a nest nearby, the alderman would start a collection, or go to the Lord for help. Now the aldermen don't use the privy without asking the Black One's permission first. And
The richer form of
seems
ice
they
cream.
hanged the Lord. So no contract.
Shame. We might have done something, but not for free.
Pretty busy place.
Pretty busy place you got.
Nations on the move. Some search for kin, others just want to get out of the way of the armies. They all need food, drink, and a night's rest in warmth.
So, war's been good for your trade?
Aye, so far. But it'd be best to know peace again. Times like these, you never know what tomorrow will bring.
Everyone looks so old. It's like there's
Show
no
me
one
what
under
you
the
got
age of
behind the
50 in this
counter.
place. Buy and sell items using the shop panel. But then again, they're probably all actually in their late 20s, and it's just, you know, the time period. Oh, she's got Gwent cards. I think I've got plenty of food on me, though. How much money do I have? 250 coins? I guess I could buy some ingredients. But wow, those are expensive. I don't really have much food and drink on me, so I should probably start there. Go some simple bread. How long until the DMC5 video? A couple days. I basically had the script finished, and then after that I got record lines, and then I start editing. I'm going to try to have it out by Monday. Monday is kind of my plan, but it might slip until Tuesday. Buy 2 of those. Buy some grapes. Here's some bits so you can try vanilla magic custard cake. If only they sold it here. When you live in a small town, you're eating out. Bleh. Your options for eating out are a bit limited.
Looking for a woman. Raven-haired, violet eyes, dresses in black and white. Riding in from Willoughby. And, strange as it sounds, lilac and gooseberries might have smelled that.
I've not seen nor smelt such a lady. Believe I'd remember.
Yeah, especially hard to forget this one.
Plenty of travellers about, though. Folk from all over. Might be worth your while to ask after her.
Dialogue options marked. That will end the conversation. Right, well, that's all that's left to actually pick.
Thanks. For everything.
Truly is amazing how much time the Kingdom Hearts videos consumed. Yeah, I started working on the series at early December, and I finished early March, so you're looking at a 3-month period to do all 3 games. Though I did do Resident Evil in between.
Help you bandage that up?
Please. I'm not decrepit yet.
Then I'll ask about Yennefer.
I got pretty burnt out on it, that's for sure.
Just remember, we'd rather not draw any attention.
Ugh.
Black One's been out measuring the fields.
Ask about Yennefer.
Better that than burning the harvest.
Drommel.
I'm looking for someone.
And we seek some peace and quiet.
Out of my face, freak. For your breath sours my beer.
No, I really wouldn't be, picking fights with a dude who's literally engineered to be an ass kicker. Options marked with that symbol will make use of the Axis sign. This Jedi mind powers, gotcha.
Raven-haired woman dressed in black and white. Seen her? Talk.
Folks say the lady rode through the village a few days back.
I should try to do the
Well, I've been
Legacy
so
of Kain
fast, she
series.
knocked Radabor
Well, I haven't
into a
even thought of
ditch.
that series in a
Which
while.
way did she go?
Dunno.
That would be another long one, though.
Lots
There's a lot
tracks
of games in
leading
that
off the main
series.
road. Could have gone anywhere.
Oi, people! The freak's taken Micah's mind!
Uh-huh. And I'll take your tongue if you don't shut up.
I've drunk enough.
Be gone! I won't talk to you.
Geralt definitely is a badass, there's no doubt about that. He's got a great character design, and he's just got a great voice. It really works for him.
Something else you'll be needing.
Nilfgaardian's treating you well.
Nilfgaardian rule to your liking?
What's there to like?
I can
Just the
talk to
same as any
Vesemir,
other.
by the way.
They tax us, requisition this or that. But they do keep the peace in the village, I'll grant them that.
I just want to play a game of
Mourn
Gwent.
Temeria's passing.
I mourned it round half a year back, when King Foltest was cut down. Now I just want peace.
Farewell.
Try to talk to Vesemir.
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
Been on the path for half of a year now.
Realize it's been half a year since we hunted down that fiend in Varun.
Yes. Well, that was more than a fiend. What was that bastard's name?
It's 3 a.m. and you need to take a nap. Well, have a good one, Lazy.
Things used to be simpler. Monsters
You
were
play this
bad,
game with Polish
humans
dialogue?
good.
I guess if you want
Now,
the authentic experience.
Everything's all confused.
Used to be exactly the same. You've just forgotten.
Does the character need a deep,
Well,
raspy
not the
voice
point
to
of
be a
my
badass?
age.
No, but it
You're a
helps.
century old yourself.
See you later, Vesemir.
I would like to play a game of Gwent with the cat. Because it has the cards. It's got a full hand. Come on.
What a waste of time! The Earth shall revolve around the sun before you comprehend these rules.
Got ourselves a flat earther here, boys.
Got a minute?
Why not? Aldert Geert, Assistant Professor in Contemporary History at Oxenfurt Academy.
Geralt of Rivia. Witcher, with tenure. I'm looking for a woman. Long hair, dressed in black and white. Seen anyone like that?
Of course not! Unlike the populace, I know the horsewoman of war is pure poppycock.
Horsewoman of War?
Horsewoman of War. What's that about?
Folk say an omen. A beautiful phantom rides the fields at night, looks as you described her. Armies follow her, and all who cross her path meet with misfortune.
I can
Oh,
vouch for
was
the
Arden's
last
voice
bit.
deep?
Know where they saw her?
A little.
No,
It has a rasp
facts
to it, too.
interest me, not fairy tales.
War reached Novigrad yet?
Nope, but it's only.
Isn't the voice of Arden also... Doesn't he also voice Reinhardt in Overwatch?
Drooling over
I'm pretty
the
sure that's
city like
correct.
dogs over a juicy bone.
Many a ruler's choked on that bone.
True. We value our liberty in Novigrad, and we know how to fight for it.
The scholars especially.
The sword is not the only weapon. Do not forget, architects from our academy designed the city walls. Walls no war machine has ever crumbled.
Not a place I'd ever expect to find a scholar.
Isn't the episode
Taking a
Arden
flame
coming
to
out
war.
soon?
Quite the opposite.
Where he goes into his
Chasing.
backstory?
I'm headed for the front.
Tired of life?
I seek knowledge, which I value more than life itself.
I might have to
I've a
play that,
thirst no
as well as the
dusty
other
old tomes
episodes.
Can quench. I wish to see the Nilfgaardian invasion with my own eyes, understand it, and record it all in my chronicle, my magnum opus.
No, episode Arden is coming out. There's actually a trailer he released like a week ago.
Interesting.
There was other
I need
stuff that was
somebody to
canceled.
describe
There was like an
war,
episode for
what it's
other
really
characters.
like. Not colorful banners and generals making moving speeches, but rape, violence, and thoughtless cruelty.
Ah, I see you lack the polish of the Academy. Rape and cruelty are details of no import to the war's course. Trinkets on the garment of conflict, one might say.
Tell that to the people whose houses burned down.
They should have done that sooner. Well, I do kind of commend them for continuing to develop that game for like 2 years after its release. You don't see that too often, actually. For a single-player game, that is.
So long.
A moment, Witcher. You strike me as a man of the world. Are you familiar with Gwent?
No, and I don't have time to
I've seen
learn.
a couple of games
But
on
the rules
Twitch.
are quite simple. Come, let's play.
Why not?
Splendid! Here's how it's done.
Do you want to begin the Gwent tutorial? Sure. Game so popular it got its own game afterwards. Gwent is an ancient dwarven card game that simulates the clash of two armies in battle. The players are generals, and the cards are their forces. Don't fuck with me, dude. I used to play Hearthstone. Choose a card to redraw. Alright. To begin, you draw 10 cards. This will be your hand for the rest of the match. You will not draw any more cards, so use these wisely. This is a unit card. The number in the upper left corner indicates its strength. When placed on the battlefield, this value is added to the total strength of the player who placed it. This is the unit's combat row icon. The icon indicates the row on the battlefield where the card can be placed. Some unit cards have special abilities. The Kedweni Siege Expert's special ability is called Morale Boost, which grants 1 strength to all units in the same row. This music, someone said this was the best music in the game. It kind of sounds like someone trying to do Nirvana, but with like flutes and fiddles. It's like Nirvana just, we're gonna use lutes for our new song. They reduce the strength of all cards of a given type. Alright, weather cards are a special type of card. They reduce the strength of all cards of a given type on the battlefield, including your own. At the start of each game, you can select up to 2 cards to discard and redraw. But let's skip that for now and go straight to playing. Now just listen to this music. It sounds like someone trying to do Nirvana, but using like lutes and flutes and stuff. Here is the battlefield. This is your side. Seems like an expensive game to be playing in the Dark Ages. During each turn, a player must place 1 card on the battlefield or pass. Each deck has a leader. The leader grants you a special ability which can be used only once during a battle. Trigger the special ability at any point by pressing square. Next, select a card from your hand, then place again to place it on the battlefield. Did they change the rules of this game for the standalone? I guess I can't use high-level cards just yet. Let's go with this dude. The number on the left of your icon shows the current total strength of your units. The number on the right shows the total strength for that row. Both values are updated when a card is played. At the end of the round, the player with the highest total strength wins. During the turn, you can pass by holding down a triangle. Once you pass, you cannot play any more cards during the round. Your opponent can continue playing cards until he or she passes as well. You should pass when you are confident you can win with the units you already have in play, or to let your opponent win and save your cards for the next round. End of round. They're a bit the same, so they probably change a few things. The round ends once both players have passed. Players then compare the total strength of their units to determine the winner. All cards on the battlefield are discarded, and both players' total strength is reset to 0. See if he's got anything for this. I should probably put a swordsman out. Put you down. I have no idea if I'm playing this well or not. It feels a bit like it plays itself. I don't think I'm gonna be able to win the top row. I've only got this weak little thing to, you know, he's already got that basically. Wait, I could do some torrential rain. Even the rain in the land smells like piss. Sets the strength of all siege combat cards to 1. I don't want to do that because I got the advantage there. Sets the strength of all close combat cards to 1 for both players. Okay, that might weaken him since he seems to have the strong frontline stuff attack. So I might play this. See, I can win the back row and the middle row, I think. Uh-oh. Okay. Kind of need to match him up here on the front line. He's definitely got the front line, but I think I can take the mid range. Nope, we're equal there. Okay, what is this? This would actually... We're basically going to draw at this point if I use that, because this only affects the siege line. And he's got one... Now, I had the advantage there, so I don't want to do that, but... So, I guess we... Pass. I'm gonna pass. I think passing is the right thing to do. Oh yeah, I forgot about my special ability. I won! Yay! Player who loses a round also loses a life gem. The game is over once a player has lost both life gems. This is sounding suspiciously like Yu-Gi-Oh! Your life points, Yugi! Northern Realms faction ability triggered. Okay. Do I only get 2 cards? Switch to red, white, and everything will be alright. Siegfried of... Okay, we gotta choose. Okay, we know he's got a pretty strong front line. We're on the same side, Witcher, you'll realize it. I'm gonna go with this, I'm gonna go with this guy. Send him to the Shadow Realm. Oh man. What a perfect time to have my bitrate go down when we're just doing a very static thing. I don't really want to use this card. Can I draw a card from this thing? Maybe I can use my ability. Voltus, King of Temeria, pick an impenetrable fog card from your deck and play it instantly. No, I don't want to use that. I should probably just pass then. Did I let that guy win? No, I won. Okay, never mind. Acquire more powerful cards. So, you know, we beat him both times. Did he not play a single card during the second round? What happened there? You love how chat and the game are not syncing? Well, that's never the case on Twitch chat. There's always a latency between what chat is seeing and what I'm seeing.
Well, you've a knack for this game. If you ever find yourself in Oxenfurt,
Oh, you have
wish to
10
play a
cards
true
total for 2
monster,
rounds.
ask
He
for
used up all of his
Stefan,
army in
a
round 1,
simple
so he had
input by
nothing for round
trade,
2.
but a true maestro when it comes to Gwent.
I'll remember that. Thanks.
You've got a new Gwent card. Want to examine it, open the game menu and go to the Gwent deck panel. You know, I have to wonder why Final Fantasy games don't have card games anymore. That was there for like 8 and 9. And then technically if you want to... Well, Blitzball wasn't a card game, but it was in the same vein of the secondary minigame of the series. But I wish they'd bring that back. Quest updates. When one of your quests is updated, a notification will... Alright. Gotta collect them all. Nice Pokemon reference. Kitty. Gaunter Odim.
Looking for a woman.
Like everyone.
Not like everyone. And not just any woman. Mine smells of lilac and gooseberries, dresses in black and white.
2 schnapsies. It'll lift your spirits.
Fine, I'll have a drink.
Fine, I'll have a drink. Can we cut to the chase? You seen her or not?
Yennefer of Vengerberg.
Oh, thanks for the script, Sigil.
Never mentioned her name.
I'm not already
But
on
you
the DLC.
described her
What are you talking about? This is the main game.
Once I hear something, I never forget. Can't help it.
How do you know Yin? Who might you be?
What do you do? Who are you?
A mangy vagrant. Gaunter Odim, at your service.
Vagrant. That a profession now?
Once a merchant of mirrors. The madding crowd dubbed me Master Mirror, or the Man of Glass.
How do you know Yennefer?
What a question. Master Dandelion's ballads, of course.
Oh, I remember
the only
him.
way a humble merchant might hope to rub up against greatness. Unless, that is, he's as lucky as I am.
And runs into a very patient witcher.
It's a Geralt of Rivia himself. The Butcher of Blaviken.
Sure, I'm that. You know who I am?
Recognize me from Master Dandelion's ballads too?
To your health.
And tell me about Yennefer.
You seen Yennefer?
Deepest apologies, but I must ask. Is this about love?
Of course it's about love. I like the English accent of how they use the word love. It's, in my American accent, it's love. But that guy's like, love.
Guessed it. It's love.
I knew it at once.
What do you know? Tell me.
Before you appeared, it never occurred to me that might have been Yennefer. Who would have thought?
Get to the point.
An Nilfgaardian scout from the local garrison saw her.
Where?
At their camp. She
No,
rode
even for a
in
3-year-old game, this still looks
dark
really good.
night, black and white, gooseberries and... Yes, I know. Had a terse exchange with the garrison commander and raced off.
Where to?
I'm not omniscient. Ask at the garrison.
Gaunter is one interesting guy. I'll take your word for it.
We men of the road must stick together. Perhaps one day I'll be in trouble and you'll be nearby to help.
You know, I hope you don't go to this bar with allergies because they have dried flowers all over the place. Kind of weird they just disappear. Let me go talk to my friend. Okay,
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
okay, never mind.
See you later, Vesemir.
Go talk to the Nilfgaardians.
Done drinking?
Mm-hmm.
Then fuck off.
Don't want your kind here.
Oh, that's racist. That's what that face tells me. 3 against 1. My, you're brave. We're back. No, we gotta fight this out.
Better round up.
You guys gotta
someone
get
else
used to
help.
characters levitating in
If
an
you
open
don't
world
stand a
RPG. That's
chance
pretty
against
common.
me,
Well,
Yeah, I got the
fuck you up
DLCs,
by
but
myself.
it's gonna take
if
us a
I
while
had
to get to
bag
them.
over my head and my hands tied behind. Actually, no, not even then.
Chet, Lesh, back off. I'll teach this
Is
vagrant
it just
a
me or
lesson.
does that guy look like
Man on
Revan from
freak.
League of Legends?
Nice meeting you.
Can I loot them? Apparently not. Don't punch Roach? Well, I wasn't trying to. Game saves. Your game state will be automatically... Oh, wait. 100 bits from Mike Firo. Nighty night, friendos. Big hug. Big hug back at you, Mike. Thanks for showing up. Still, you should save your progress early and often on your own. Your world is full of predators, bloodthirsty beasts, bandits, and countless other dangers. Alright, let's do a save then. Okay, game save.
Let's go.
Actually, get off, not use the horse, and you'll look at the peasants.
What did the folk do? Yes, they could have sewed his head back on.
I like it when a game puts effort into making the NPCs actually seem like NPCs and makes it believable. You and your melon cap will go far. I got on Vesemir's horse. Well, I can call my horse to me anytime I need.
We meet again.
Thank you for saving me. People say all kinds of things about witches, but I've always known yours to be an honorable guild.
So you managed to salvage some goods?
Yes, but I await the repair of my wagon. As time passes...
Also, my friends are still dead.
Do you need something? I'll let it go half-free.
Let me have a look at your stock.
What you got? Okay, nothing I can even use right now. Though I can buy horse binders. Repair kit. I'll buy one of these repair kits, thank you very much. Go for the Gwent cards? I will eventually, trust me. We're gonna be playing Gwent a lot.
What happened to your mug?
Okay.
Go on, Enkazer!
You'll not get food, not from me.
That's legal loot, right? Nope, wasn't legal loot. I'm sorry. Stop right there, criminal scum. How do I stop this? I yield. He's level 14. Okay, I thought that was like perfectly normal to take an apple from a crate in town, alright? Okay. Halt right there, criminal scum. Stop targeting him, please. I'm bringing back all the Oblivion memories right now. That was not a good sound. You violated the law. Your criminal goods are now forfeit. Pay the toll or serve your time in jail. There's nothing better than the old school Oblivion guards.
Freak.
Now I gotta wait 523 seconds for that, my wanted level to go away, right? Or at least that's what I'm seeing from that? We need to go this way anyways, apparently. Kill cows. I'm pretty sure if I kill cows in that town, I'll get arrested.
Damn deer, stick the bark off the trees again.
Maybe things have moved. I need some food. That guy nearly wiped me out in one swing.
Damn witchers.
Voidemar, will you raise a glass with me?
It's Dervan now. D-E-R-V-A-N. Not Goidemar.
Well,
Read it.
Now I'm nervous if I take anything, thinking I'm gonna get in trouble for it. Stop right there, Colonel. You picked up a wild mushroom. I should send Elder Scrolls 4. I probably could, to be honest. Oh, hello, Nap. Supporting the wall, I see. No one's watching, right? But there's no karma system in this game. I'm guessing there's probably an encumbrance area, though. Oh, you're carrying too much. No one cares if you take stuff? Well, that guard certainly did, didn't he?
looking for trouble.
Could ye deliver us from
No, lady, you gotta keep those feathers. That's something you can use later. Use every part of the bird.
God's eye above, Emperor far away. That griffin's a real...
Apparently just Nilfgaardian supplies I can't take. I'm just gonna go around turning everyone's candles off so that they don't waste power. Or you know, wax or lantern fuel.
Could ye deliver us from evil?
We'll eat myrtle grass during
Kings
the
do
hungry
the fighting.
They've taken all our
Peasants
grain.
do the dying.
These people don't need candles on during the daytime. What are they thinking?
I knows what I knows. Elsie bears her rump.
I think those plums are wreaking havoc on the gut.
I'm like a really shitty magician just going around flipping my fingers to turn lights off. Aren't you impressed? See, that one was even knocked over. That was a fire hazard. Since we stole all this food, let's eat some of it. Notice boards. Geralt has learned from experience to keep a close eye on his surroundings as he travels, for he never knows when he'll run into someone or something of interest, a damsel in distress, a merchant peddling rare wares, or a nest of pesky monsters. Neat.
Any tidings from Vizina? What now? What'd you say? Who told you that?
Jetty!
Imperial garrison. Okay, we got... Ooh, that's a lot of missions. An Imperial garrison nearby announced that every week the village's poor may come to collect food rations Rations will only be distributed to supplicants able to document proof of their poverty. Cheats will be punished like any other thieves, and to the full extent of the law. Hey lads, there any among you who could lend me a plow? Thing is, mine smacked up against a stone in my field so hard it bent halfways. It may a fiend take me if I know how to fix it, or plow my field without it. These seems like weird missions for a witcher. Wanted deserter. Last night a soldier fled from the army camp under cover of darkness. The wanted man, a recruit who recently volunteered to join his Imperial Majesty's service, goes by the name of Odrin. Claimed to be Kedwenny by birth, but said King Hinselt's misrole had convinced him to join the Imperial Army. He was part of a said institution for a mere 2 days, but managed to eat and drink enough in that time for an entire regiment of dragoons. Everyone with information about his deserter's present location is to report to the garrison at once. Not all of them are missions, it didn't seem that way. What are they, though, if they aren't missions? Description: modest stature, wiry, with thinning hair. He fled in his undergarments by squeezing out through the latrine's drainage system, and probably thus reeks like an old boar. Characteristic marks can be easily recognized by his voice, which has the telltale rasp of a hardened alcoholic. Anyone found proving shelter or sustenance to the deserter will be subject to a summary court-martial. Just pick all of them? That's what I was thinking of doing. I just wanted to see what they do. Devil by the Well. I know there's a war on and every man's got trouble enough on his own, but perhaps there's one of you who can help a father in need. You all surely know the well in the ruined village and the devil that guards it with jealous fury. And if you don't know, well, come ask and I'll tell you about it. Whoever drives that monster away from the well will get a fat purse full of gold. Just don't tarry, for it's an urgent matter. Hark, fair folk of the north. If you're yearning for freedom, if you're prepared to wake up arms and defend the motherland, head for the woods. Oh wow, the bitrate just chugged there for a second or two. We grow stronger by the day, and will soon show the Nilfgaardian vermin that the Temerian nation will not bear its yoke without a fight. If your heart bleeds blue and golden lilies, you will soon die for your country and live as slave to foreigners. Let us swear by our fathers who fell to the beasts at Sodden, by the souls of the dead buried at Brenna, to arms. It's the town's clatch board. I'm not sure what a clatch board is. It's a ye old Facebook group. Okay, that explains it. This is the one that has a seal on it, so it's gotta be important. Bastian, my brother, went off to fight the Black Ones. I have reason to think he stood in the great battle nearby. He's not returned to this day like many others. He'll stay and you'll be in the right. But if he fell, and I know it's like he did, I'd give him up to the ground the least. Like our fathers have done always. I'd bury him neath the barrow where our parents lie, not leave his corpse to be eaten by the corpsers prowling the battleground. So I seek a man brave. Why do you have to write this so backwardly? Able with a sword and willing to venture out with me to find Bastian. I won't pay much, for I have not much to give, but I'm not stingy with gratitude and sure show it a plenty. Dart doesn't know how to clatch. It's a word I've never even heard before tonight. There is much of interest to be found in the world's dense forests and fog-clad swamps. Wherever you peruse a notice board, markers will appear on your minimap to indicate potentially interesting places. Seek them out to learn what secrets they hold.
Now listen carefully. You're never to sing that rhyme again, dear. Never.
Oh, did you guys notice that? This game recognizes that I'm using a PlayStation controller and had the touchpad up. See, there are some PC games that recognize when you're using a PlayStation controller. Use that to select the world map. Every important location you have discovered will be marked on the world map. To jump to your current objective, press L3. Scroll the map, use... Yeah, I know. Current objective is marked, available quest, so mark... Bing! Internet, please. Yeah, it's chugging a bit now, isn't it? It's having another one of its episodes. I'll wait for a second for it to clear back up. It's been going good for the past hour, so I guess it's time for another one. It's like my bitrate has a heart attack every once in a while. Here you can see the objectives of your currently tracked quests. If there are multiple objectives, you can switch between them by pressing R3. You just have to bear it out. Like it's right now, it's like ooh, it's the stream will probably go down for a second or two if it goes any lower than this. This is like 138 kilobits territory right now. Come on. Fight! Fight! Fight bitrate! You guys are lucky I'm staring at a static screen, or it would be nothing. You would see nothing right now. Okay, so we got a bunch of landmarks. Quest available, a new quest available at this location. Board. And these are some other points of interest I got from picking up those papers. It seems like more marks than I... Wow, there's a lot of marks. I don't remember picking up that many papers. Oh, those are undiscovered locations. Okay, never mind. We free... someone, if you're having problems, got someone in chat tell everyone to refresh their stream if they're having issues. Okay, where... Okay, I gotta go all the way up here. Let's do this mission. The video quality, yeah, we're having another stream issue where, like I said, it comes and goes. Like, my bitrate is jumping around a lot right now, so I'm waiting for it to, you know, get some muscle back on those bones. Once it gets back up to 3,000 kilobits per second, I'll continue. Right now, it's like jumping around a lot. Yeah, I plan to look at each notice board. Right now, though, we're waiting